Welcome to the Puff and Run podcast show, your number one source for news and information about marijuana and running, the latest updates on the 420 cross-country team, and races around the nation, and behind-the-scene details on the Puff and Run TV web series production schedule. Bringing you all and more, here's your host, the Vegas 420 runner.
It's the Puff and Run podcast back in your life. It's Thursday, September 14th.
I think last time we were on, it was in August.
It's Thursday, September 14th. We're here at our fabulous Las Vegas studios. As Sway has said, it's been nearly at least a month. I hate to just jump right into things, but that kind of lets you know that there's been some scheduling changes. Originally, we had intended to do an episode every week.
Every week, 4 episodes a month.
4 episodes a month. That was the initial plan. Of course, over the summer I got busy. It kind of trimmed to like 3, then 2. And so then I said, you know what? Let's do this twice a month. Last month, we did 1 in August. And I got real hectic, real busy. Some things started developing with the show. I wasn't sure if we were going to move forward or not. But lo and behold,
here we are.
We've been saved.
We revamped it, so now you're gonna be hearing us twice a month.
And we've been saved. I want to just say a real big shout out to our new sponsors. We have a new sponsor, 2017 sponsor.
2017, baby.
I want to give a real super big shout out to Mjfitnut. Mjfitnut, baby. They've been making sure we taken care of.
Making this possible.
They say they're going to look out for us, and they're making it possible. So if you wonder where the podcast has been, we kind of got shut down for a minute, but we back now. And we could thank Mjfitnut for that. So, hey, you guys, I really appreciate it.
In this moment, put a claps, okay?
Yep. Sound effect.
Sound effect, okay, guys? So just be ready.
So, big shout out to Mjfitnut. On September 9th, they just launched their Colorado team. Their Colorado team, 420 Games Colorado team was launched. The very first one in the United States, in the world.
Nice.
Okay. The first 420 Games team in the history of mankind.
Did they take over?
They're taking over. They're definitely taking over. They took over Denver. That's for darn sure. So they had a launch party at Breaking the Stigma Fitness, and that happened last weekend. If you go to Mjfitnut on social media, you can find out where they got a little video about how it went down and kind of showing some of the footage of that event and stuff like that. So
check their Facebook, Mjfitnut.
And we want to congratulate them for that success, for doing that, for making history. Also, Antonio and Heather, the leaders of the Mjfitnut movement. They are the first 2 people ever, first man, first woman to ever complete every single 420 Games event in a single year. Congratulations, guys. I'm impressed, man.
That's awesome.
Impressed.
All the games.
Yeah, so now I'm trying not to skip around too much, but one thing leads to another. So August 26th, as many of our listeners may know, was the 420 Games event in San Francisco.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I wasn't able to make it. I was unable to attend. That was the weekend right before school got started.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, I didn't make it there. Of course, Antonio, Heather, Mjfitnut, and a whole bunch of other people made it out there. I still gotta get in touch and find out, if there was any podiums or who the winners were. Gotcha. I'm a little bit out of touch on that.
Hey, it's been a busy month, like you said.
It's been a busy month, and so with that being said, as I'm led to believe, or as far as I know, I have some disheartening news to break, but it doesn't look like at this time there's going to be a 420 Games in Las Vegas this year in 2017. So
really?
Yeah, man. It doesn't look like. I've been working real hard for y'all, man.
We need a sponsor. Come up. Show us the money. Let us do this. Bring it out here, guys.
I've been working real hard for you guys. I've been working real hard for everybody because I really wanted to get the 420 Games going in Vegas. There's a lot of things going down. Some of it we're going to get to later in the show. One of them is regarding advertising regulations concerning cannabis-themed or cannabis-centered events that may have had something to do with it. I don't know. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But yeah, so basically, we're gonna get to that in the 420 cross country section because I got some breaking news for that. So just moving on with kind of the introduction. Salute to Mjfitnut. Salute to the 420 games who rounded out their season with, you know, a race every month since like April, and so yeah, that was great. I'm looking forward to 2018. Next year, 2018, I'm gonna be trying to hit up all the 420 games events once again. I had such a good time, such a good experience. Of course, in 2018, I want to be able to bring some of my squad with me from Vegas out to these places. Ain't no fun if
the homies ain't there.
Yeah, so it ain't no fun if the homies don't run. You know what I'm saying? And so we got to get the homies running. Now, part of the reason why I've been so busy is that I'm back in school now.
I tried to call you, like, hello. You hang up. I'm like, damn, this guy's so busy, man.
I'm back in grad school. As you guys know, I go to UNLV. I'm studying for my master's degree, journalism and media studies. I'm taking my very first marketing course now, and so now I'm back in school, and that's another reason why we toned it down to 2 episodes per month for the time being. I do want to ramp it back up to 3 or 4 in the future, but we got to get some more advertisers on board just to make it more realistic, you know, right. Because
more feasible, more real.
Getting to the studio, reserving the time, you know what I'm saying? Compensating, you know, people that work on the show, from researchers to co-hosts to audio engineer, all these things. You know, thankfully these people are going to do it out of the goodness of their heart for the time being, but we really got to, you know, help them be able to help us on the show and stuff like that. So we're going to be looking out for some different fundraising ideas that the show's going to be putting out as far as GoFundMe, etc., etc. Yep. Now, while I'm in school, as we alluded to, we're going down to 2 times a month, but here's the new schedule. The new schedule is we're going to be releasing...
Wait. Can you guess, guys, when the new schedule is going to be? Twice a month? What days can you think? Should we make it a game, or can we just tell them?
I don't know.
Okay. We decided to do it. Here we go. Every 4th and every 20th of the month. You guessed it.
So that gives us like 15 days. It's like every 2 weeks. But just to make it easier for people to remember, on the 4th and the 20th, that's when the new episodes will come out. So we might record the episode, earlier, but it will release it on the 4th and the 20th. We really want to. I was learning about a thing called, I can't remember exactly what it's called, but it's like podcast burn or something like that, where you just get kind of burnt out on because you've been doing it so much or something like that. We want to make sure we don't do that. We want to be consistent.
I still haven't had that happen to me yet. I'm going on episode 18 as well.
Yeah, the thing is
what a coincidence. You caught up.
You know, and the thing is this. You got some really quality guests on your show. And one special one coming up soon. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. Sir. I don't want to spill the beans just yet. But a special guest on your show coming up soon. I can't wait to talk about later in the show, in this episode. But so I've been back at school now. While I'm at school, I started a student organization, the UNLV, and I'm giving you guys a quick spiel that I was giving to all the students. We just recruited. I don't know if he could tell you about this, but
that's what I was going to ask you. What is all this? I was like, are these potential customers?
Yeah, we just recruited, nearly 100 interested students, potential members. Okay, and basically the spiel is this. We believe that in the near future, nearly every degree in every field of study will be applicable to the cannabis industry. So that's why we try to connect students to opportunities connecting to the industry right now, such as laboratory tours and educational awareness type workshops like the Budtender Fight Club. We also show students how cannabis has already been all over the campus, as far as if you look in the most recent issue of UNLV magazine that was made last spring, but it's the one that's on campus this semester, you'll see the highs and lows of a new industry.
Nice.
That is an article about cannabis industry leaders in Las Vegas who graduated from UNLV or attended UNLV.
Nice. So
alumni, yeah. We also I also told them about how cannabis has been featured on the cover of the student newspaper twice in the past year. And we also told them how UNLV offered the first marijuana course for college credit, last October.
Wow, I didn't even know that.
I took that course. It was taught by.
Did you get an A? He got a B.
I got an A+, man.
Ah, okay. There you go.
It was taught by John Hudak, the author of A Brief History of Marijuana, A Brief History, and that was the book that we used for the class. And I'm trying to work with our interested student members to get that class offered again in the future. And and I also tell students how in 2016, 4 out of 11 student of the months were UNLV students. Okay? And then I let them know in August 2017, last month, if you go to Vegas Cannabis Magazine, you can look up the UNLV Rebel Reefer Report, where it talks about all the cannabis activity that's been going on campus all since last year.
Nice.
And at least as much as we could fit in one article, because there's been so much more even going on, we couldn't fit it all in that one article, you know. So that's what I've been letting the students know. We're trying to help them incorporate cannabis themes and topics into their projects and assignments, and help them get connected to the industry. So we did a big thing where we did a raffle. Everybody who signed up on this was in a raffle. These are the raffle things. I did a drawing of a name.
Winners?
Yeah, 2 of the winners. Yeah.
Winners. Sam.
Yeah, Sam was the grand prize winner.
Grand prize winner.
Yeah.
And in second place, runner-up.
Yeah, runner-up.
Peter.
And there was one other runner-up winner.
We kind of lost your name. I'm just kidding, guys.
Oh, here it is.
And the third. Oh, it's a she.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Karina. You won.
Karina was another runner-up winner. So yeah, that was so the organization is going really cool. We got a lot of interested members. And you guys, if you want to find out more about the student organization, you can go to @UNLV Rebels CAN on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to find out all of our stuff. Instagram and Facebook are our main platforms, and we're trying to get more active on Twitter as well.
Okay.
So
nice.
Yeah, I've been spending time getting that student organization off the ground, and things are going good. Now, another thing I want to mention at this time, Budtender Fight Club.
Yeah, I got actually, I don't know if you're going to talk about the same one, but I got this flyer right here.
Yeah, so it's not.
This side.
Yeah.
Okay. It's on Sunday, September 17th from 1 to 5 o'clock. You definitely got to check it out, guys. It's at 2550 South Rainbow Boulevard, suite number 11.
Yeah, so it's going to be right next to the Source Dispensary off Sahara and Rainbow. And so they do a lot of great education. And now what you do is this. After each class that you go to is broken down into like 3 different courses. Nice. And each course has a specific title. So basically, if you want to work in the industry, or when you're applying in the industry, you update your resume to include these individual courses to talk about classes that you've taken.
In order for them to work in these dispensaries, these are like a certain prerequisite, like that.
I would consider it a prerequisite. I mean, they don't have to have it. They don't have to go
but
there.
It'll just make you much want it.
Yeah, it makes it more likely, and also that it makes it more likely that you'll get the job. There's also a certificate that comes with it. Everybody who attends the class receives a certificate.
Get your education, guys. Learn about what's happening out there. It's important. It's that simple.
Yeah, so that's coming up this weekend on Sunday. There's going to be another one in October and November as well. And this is the thing. Now we're collaborating with them. So you put this in. Everybody who hasn't signed up for Budtender Fight Club, put this in there. This is the discount code, UNLV.
We get you there.
When you sign up on Eventbrite, use the discount code UNLV to get a discount on your entry into your admission into the class, your tuition. This is your tuition fee. Okay, but you get a discount if you type in UNLV and come out to Budtender Fight Club. Oh, this is the other thing. Not only do Peter, Sam, and Karina get a discount, but if they show up this weekend, I'm going to give them $5. So they get a discount plus $5 off if they.
Hey, I was thinking you were gonna give him 420.
I
was like, he's gonna shortchange him 80 cents.
Hey,
you're a good gentleman and a scholar. You give him the whole $5.
Okay.
He's like, I got 5 on it. Right?
Yeah. I got 5 on it. Yeah, exactly. Good point, man. Good point. So yeah, Budtender Fight Club is this weekend.
Check their website out, budtenderfightclub.com. Pre-sale tickets are $20. No. What does that say?
Yeah. Pre-sale tickets are $20. Day of the event is $40. So yeah, go there. You gotta test it out.
Hey, save a little money. Never hurts.
UNLV, but it's worth the $20. There's a lot of classes that cost a lot more than this that are teaching the same exact thing, and this is one that I endorse. As the Vegas 420 runner,
he approves.
Yeah, this is Redefine Cannabis approved. This is, Puff and Run podcast approved. This has the 420 cross country seal of approval on it. You see, this is,
This is good, guys. Are these the classes right here?
Yeah, these are the classes this month. Yep.
So the first class they're going to be teaching, guys, is Green Light Productions, Organic Cultivation Techniques.
And Green Light Productions, they've been a sponsor of the 420 cross country, Vegas 420 runner in the past in 2016.
Okay. And then the second class they have is The+Source, Budtending Skills and MME Operations.
Yeah. Medical marijuana establishments. So these are businesses that have one of the 4 licenses, either dispensary, cultivator, producer, or laboratory. Those are the 4 licenses. If you have one of those, you're an MME.
How do you get that?
There's a whole application process, and yeah.
That's interesting, guys. Yeah. Definitely. See, there's a whole thing down the line. And the last one is G3 Labs. What do you drive? G3s?
Yeah, G3 Labs. So there's going to be a laboratory there. They're going to be breaking down the lab testing reports.
Gotcha.
Because what a lot of people don't know is that when you get your stuff from the dispensary, there's a lab label on your products.
Do they look at the bag afterwards?
So they have a lab label on the product, which is a truncated version or summarized version of the lab report. So what you can do is ask for the full lab report. And that's what I encourage people to do. That's what I do when I make my purchases, if I have time, because sometimes it takes them a minute to figure out what you're talking about. Right. A lot of uneducated budtenders or uneducated people at the dispensary, they may believe that the lab label attached to your product is actually the full lab report, which it is not. So you just ask them, no, I need to speak to a manager or something. I need the full lab report, not the lab label. Sometimes the lab label doesn't even tell the name of the laboratory. So yeah, definitely try to get your lab reports. It'll tell you a lot of stuff about the different terpenes. It'll tell you about any pesticides. It'll tell you about any anything that, because a lot of times there might be something additional in the cannabis, but it's such a minute microscopic level that it's not going to be harmful, but you could at least see that it's in there.
So my advice is definitely check out what you're smoking, right?
Yeah, or eating, or vaping.
Or vaping, or tasting.
Yeah.
Just because you want to know what goes in your body.
Yeah.
Especially they have this, take advantage of it.
And it's free. It's free. So if you got the time,
it's like a credit report.
If you got the time, ask them for the lab report. And if nothing else, it'll at least let you know if the people that are servicing you know what the hell they're doing. If they don't know what a lab report is and they think the lab label is the lab report, that'll tell you something about the quality of the service that you're receiving. They should be able to get you that lab report with no problems ASAP.
Control P, baby.
Alright, yes, Control P. So, Budtender Fight Club. So we're going to be learning about all that stuff at the Budtender Fight Club. We will probably do a live stream clip from there. If you look on the Puff and Run TV Facebook page, we'll probably try to live stream a little clip or something like that. But definitely check out the UNLV Rebels CAN, because I know they'll be live streaming it as well. Nice. Now, a few updates about... We gotta bring it back to OG AC.
Hey, you have to.
AC Collins, man, he's got some major shit. Avery Collins, he's got some major shit going down. Starting with the Sensi magazine ultra high interview. If you guys haven't had a chance to check it out, go check out Sensi magazine. You can go look on Puff and Run. I know we shared it. Avery Collins, Vegas 420 runner, 420 cross country. He just recently did an interview entitled Ultra High, and he's an ultra marathoner. He does the podcast or the vlog Running High. So they just came out with episode 12 on his video series, TV web or his web series. Episode 12 just came out.
Nice.
So you guys want to go check that out. He's got some big races he's preparing for. And in other news, Avery Collins also is working with the Farm Dispensary to have a strain of cannabis named
AC?
Yeah, AC 100.
Shit, smoking that after the trail run too.
Yeah, smoking that AC 100. You gonna see me smoking that. I'm gonna be smoking that AC 100.
Now we want to see the V420.
Yeah. I gotta get a strain out.
For you.
Yep, the V420. We gonna be smoking that. You know, I'm gonna pass AC. I'm gonna pass Avery the V420. He gonna pass me the AC 100. You know what I'm saying? And
that's awesome, man.
Yeah, man. So I gotta follow in his footsteps. You know, I'm just trying to follow in his footsteps. Now AC got to strain out. AC 100. Now I gotta go for it. I gotta do that too. You know. I also want to mention on October 22nd. If you're in the Colorado area, I believe it's Steamboat, Avery's stomping grounds, but it could be another place in Colorado. Gotta double check that. The Burning River Film Fest. The Burning River Film Fest.
Do you have a film on that one?
No, I don't have a film there, but Avery is going to have I don't know if he's going to have a film, but I know he's going to be appearing there and he's going to be speaking there.
Gotcha.
So I assume he's like involved with some type of film project in the film.
Dude, we should check that out. We should try to rent a car.
Yeah, October 22nd. Anything's possible. I gotta check the schedule. Now, if there is a film, I believe this is the film because he's been promoting this film. I'm not exactly sure how to say this. I'm a little bit embarrassed because I'm an ultra marathoner and I don't know how to. Ouray.
Ouray 100.
Yeah.
I think that's how I would say it.
Okay. Ouray 100. Yeah. So he's been part of a film in 2016 about the 2016 Ouray 100. And the trailer is out. I just saw the trailer. It's produced by Red Tide. I think it's Red Tide production. And it's about the 2016 race. I've seen the trailer. Avery went and got lost in the race somewhere. He was in first. Wow. He got lost.
That's the one we were watching. Okay.
Yeah. He came back.
This lady sent me the wrong way.
Yeah. So
catch him up.
So definitely want to check out that film. It sounds like it's gonna be pretty bomb.
So when are we gonna see your film? Footsteps. You gotta see that film. Actually, he does have one. Check it out on YouTube.
Yeah. You gotta check out the 420 Runner YouTube channel. Now, in other news, I want to give a shout out to Devon Olson and Sabrina Stanley. They both just participated in the Run Rabbit Run, or the Triple R 100 miler.
I like the Triple R, man.
Triple R 100 miler. Now I know that's the distance that Devon ran, or that's the name of the race. You know, yeah. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no, that's the distance that Devon ran. I would have to. I gotta double check Sabrina's distance. I think because I just kind of picked that up on the fly. I think she ran the 100 too.
Okay.
But nevertheless, she was in the Triple R 100 miler Run Rabbit Run. Now Devon Olson, the big homie, he came in 4th place. Okay, took $3,500 prize money.
Get that.
3.5 G's.
Money is good.
3.5K, baby.
I get money. Money is good.
So yeah, he's doing his thing. Big shout out to Devon. I'm glad to see him smashing it in the top 10 like that. And big salute to Sabrina. She took 5th place for women's. She took 5th place, smashing it in the top 10. That's just how they do. The squad out of Steamboat, they're just official like that, So
it's the beast.
So when they get to Vegas, we definitely gonna be running with them. Next time you guys come to Vegas, we saw you guys out at the Grand Canyon. It's about time for y'all to get to Vegas. Right. We got some very nice trails out here. I think y'all are gonna love it, and we can't wait to have y'all out.
Definitely.
All right, so give us a quick second. Let's take a little break, and
we'll be right back.
The Hemp and Cannabis Fair is finally coming to Vegas. No medical card? No problem. Join more than 50 vendors as we celebrate legalization in Vegas this weekend, September 16th and 17th at the Cashman Center. Find grow supplies, CBDs, pipes, accessories, processing tools, and more. Learn from experts with live Q&As on 2 stages. Get your hemp on, learn more, and get discount tickets online at thcfair.com.
We're back with some more local news.
Local news, baby.
We're gonna hit the local news, and then we're gonna go to the 420 cross country, and then you're gonna get the full all-on-out update on Run to Improve.
Yep, we be doing it.
So, well, first locally, tonight, actually, we just came here to the studio from an event, Market Trends in Marijuana, Money and Marijuana. We were there, and they were talking about a lot of different things. It was a very informational event. A lot of it had to do with compliance and self-regulations, yes, talking about the importance of that, why businesses in this industry might decide to self-regulate themselves just to prevent other things from happening.
From what I got out of it, man, and I'm not in that industry, is basically you guys, if you want to be one of these business owners that's in this industry, you gotta be on top of your game. You gotta make sure if they're gonna ask you, hey, I need your taxes for 2018-19, you're gonna give them 2019-20. You're gonna try to be on top of it. So that way, where's it? Here it is. Before they even ask you, you already have it. That's what I got out of it. That you gotta be on top of it, cross your T's, dot your I's, and make sure that you're up to date with all the paperwork, all the codes, and know your rights, basically, because they're gonna switch it on you every time.
Now, exactly. So now, one of the main suggestions that I feel like they were promoting this evening is to hire professionals to help you with those compliance,
correct,
regulations and all that stuff that you're talking about, because you, as ex-business owner, of Business X, you don't know all
the ins and outs.
Yeah, so hiring professionals when it comes to, compliance, state compliance, and when it comes to accounting and taxes or whatever, to use professionals that know what they're doing and stuff like that. And because
basically, if it's home done, they're gonna come in to look at you with a fine comb.
Yeah.
But if you have everything done by a professional, or it's done professionally, then you'll be fine.
Yeah.
And just think of it like it's basically the way I see it, once you own a dispensary, it's like you own a school, because every year it's gonna change. Every year is gonna change, no matter. It may be marijuana, but it's still gonna change, because. That's how I predict it. It's never gonna stay one thing. They're always gonna try to manipulate it, because it's always gonna be beneficial, because the money's there, plain and simple. So they're gonna use it in their own way, because they're saying, hey, I'm giving you this right to use it. So I guess what? I can manipulate it the way I want to make it my benefit.
Ooh, yeah, very good point, man.
So just be ready for that. Just be on top of it. Just like I said, know your knowledge. Knowledge is power in this case. And if you own it, it's your university. You want to be on top of it, learn, keep up with it, or I would say for the businesses, have a special department that handles this, that handles all this information for you. So that way at the end, they just give you a summary report of, this is what's happening in the industry this month. This is what happened. So that way, each owner is up to date. That's some gems.
Nice, man. Nice. Blessing the industry with them gems, man. I like it. Sweet. Yeah, so the event, it was a great event. They had some little hors d'oeuvres. They had some delicious lemonade.
Yeah, I tried a beef Wellington.
Oh, how was that?
That was actually yummy.
Okay.
I never tried that. I was like, I even took a picture of it. I'll send it to you so you can share it with the viewers.
All right, sounds good. I had the vegetable egg roll. I wanted to have one of those mustaches,
like the Monopoly guy. Like, hello, sir. I did try their egg rolls.
Yeah, the vegetable egg roll. Yeah, that was delicious.
How was that? The seafood.
Yeah, I had the crab cake too.
Crab cake.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It's pretty good. It kind of messes up the breath a little bit.
Yeah, you're like, I can just picture it. You're like, and then you're trying to talk to this girl. Hi, how you doing? She's like, damn, what you been eating or who you been eating?
Oh gosh. All right.
It's an adult joke. Come on, you guys can handle it.
Okay, 21 and up. The show. If you're under the age of 21,
You did not hear that.
Go ask your parents if you could listen to this show. Seek parental permission to listen to this show. Okay.
And we want to send it via email so that we have it on record.
Yeah. The event was a big success.
It was awesome. I enjoyed it. If anything, big shout outs to Krista, right?
Krista. Shout out to Krista. She put that together. Social media unicorn.
Marvelous.
There's some unicorns on the podium.
Social media unicorn?
Yeah, so you can look that up. That's the social media name. Social media unicorn. And that's why she had the unicorn on the podium and the unicorn right when we gave our emails.
Gotcha.
There's a unicorn there. Yeah, so the
unicorn.
The brand is social media.
She might be
unicorn.
a Capricorn. You know, the unicorn. I'm just taking a guess.
Who knows?
Yeah, awesome event. Well planned. Great location.
Yeah.
Photographers there. Video camera. I believe they were filming for Facebook, right?
Yeah, there's Facebook Live.
Yep.
It came there. Facebook Live. The video came out. So you guys go check it out. I'm sure Social Media Unicorns is probably on their page. And Facebook Live video.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people. I can't wait to mingle with them again. Thank you for inviting me out there, man.
Yep, and shout out to Marilyn. She gave us a ride afterwards.
Yeah.
You know, so she handled that, and we really appreciate that. And everybody else who was out there that came out there, there's some very good questions from the audience.
Yes, sir.
All right, now moving on to the local news.
And actually, before anything, if you wanted to hear, maybe snip those questions, I do have audio of that.
Okay.
So
good.
So I have that, at least the last 30 minutes of it.
Yeah, that's the best part.
Yes, sir.
Yep. So yeah, we're gonna get you guys pointed in the right direction with that. Now, as far as local news, we're getting to the marijuana local news. That's what this segment is about. You know, the second segment today is local news. The ban on cannabis advertising and possession at McCarran Airport here in Las Vegas. Now there's a ban on it. There's a ban on it now. So
no more airport escapades.
It came out in the news. Now they're saying that they're going to put up 20 amnesty boxes.
Amnesty boxes.
That means like when you get to the airport, you got your cannabis, you can put it there before you go through security.
Oh, okay.
To kind of like not trash it, but I guess I don't know if they're going to recycle it or what, or maybe it's trash or what. It's something different. So an amnesty box. So you just put it in there and then you go to security. Okay.
Do you get it back?
You don't get it back, no.
So if you just need to dispose of it, you know, if you got pounds and you don't want them, stick them there. And put them in the amnesty box.
So basically, I mean, I heard about this before. I heard about it from Denver.
What's the point of that?
I mean, maybe they recycle it. Maybe they give it to some homeless people or something. I don't know.
They give it to themselves.
So, but anyways, while I was in the Denver airport, I was looking for these amnesty boxes, but I couldn't find them. I mean, I looked, I gave a really good look by, you know, I didn't ask anybody at the information booth, but I did look for these boxes. I didn't see them. So yeah, we got amnesty boxes on the way. Okay. There's a ban on airport advertising and possession. Okay, if you bring cannabis onto the airport, you could possibly face some type of misdemeanor charges. Definitely a ticketed fine type of thing.
What about if you smell like it?
No, if you smell like it's gonna be fine. Smell like it's gonna be fine. You know? But if you possess it, ticket, fine, all that kind of stuff.
Gotcha.
You know, I still want to post some of these tickets online on my social media.
Yes, I've been waiting.
You know? So it's still coming, guys. This is not gonna deter me. You know, I have to do what I have to do.
It's part of his bucket list.
So you guys know what I'm talking about. But anyhow, so now in regards to the advertising, they are gonna allow the taxi cabs to come through
with the advertising.
They're not gonna try to prevent the taxi cabs from the advertising.
Right.
Okay. So that is another thing I want you guys to keep in mind, because I am thinking about, different creative ways that people could make money and stuff like that. And I've been kicking around this idea. Well, one, as some of you guys know, I was doing the rideshare this summer.
Right.
So I'm talking about paying out the rideshare drivers. We spoke about this before. We spoke about this on a previous episode, but paying out the rideshare drivers when you're taking customers to these different dispensaries, and also depending on how you do signage and how many hours you work, how many passengers you get,
right.
how much money
people you're bringing in.
how much money you could get from promoting through signage.
Right.
That could just pay for your car itself.
Right.
You're just driving this car for free. All you got to do is, and you're getting extra money. But that's something I'm going to be breaking down in an independent video later on YouTube, breaking it down for all my rideshare drivers. I've been working on this idea for a while.
So check that out. Coming soon.
So yeah, the ban at the airport. Let us know what you guys think about that. I think it's hilarious. There was, I heard a rumor, I don't know if this is true, a rumor that in one of the, I think it was, not Spirit, what's the cheap ones? Frontier and Spirit?
Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah, I think it was Spirit. Or one of the lower price ones, and they're gonna have a cannabis advertising inside of one of the books that goes behind the seat backs of the airplanes.
Oh wow.
And that was one of the things that came into play. I just heard a rumor about that, so I got to go double check that, but that was something that got onto my radar. Also, in Henderson, dispensaries look like pretty soon everything's going to be done with the moratorium. They're going to be having dispensaries opening up in the near future. As some of you know, there has been no dispensaries opening up, as Henderson decided to just kind of postpone things and see how everything played out. Now things seem to be like they're moving forward, so we can expect to see dispensaries popping up in Henderson. Although there is like the one on, isn't there one on like that Gibson, or it's like right there around, I'm talking about Top Notch. I mean, that's what I think about when I think about a dispensary in Henderson. I think about Top Notch. Okay, so guys, look that up and tell me, is that in Henderson or not? I don't know. But anyways, there's gonna be a lot more popping up in Henderson. Okay. Now another thing in the news, the distribution squabble. Okay, we talked about this in the previous, the liquor distributors, the judge is going to say put the hold on it, then they're trying to do this, the recreational, the medical distributors want to do the recreational, the license, and the liquor, the taxes, and the blah, 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 blah. That whole tiff is still going on,
So no updates.
There's a bunch of articles on the Review Journal, Pot News. There's a bunch of articles going back and forth. Then they did this, then they did that, then they did this. I mean, you guys can go check it out if you want. It's kind of boring to me, but I mean, it's good. That's I guess why they have the shortage, quote unquote. It's not going to be a shortage, or this is getting less and less. Important on my list of things. But I did want to mention it because several articles have came out about that over the past couple weeks. Also, as far as the lounges, okay, if you go to redefinecannabis.com, you can see an article written called No Lounging in Las Vegas.
Right.
Our lounging in Las Vegas just go to Redefine Cannabis blog and you'll see the lounging article. But there's been some new developments now. They're given some kind of permission, saying as long as the city's approved that they can go, that some legislative meeting, they're saying if the city's approved, they don't see any wording preventing lounges from developing. And so now people are starting to think that there might be some lounges coming up. However, shortly thereafter, Governor Sandoval, decided to reiterate the fact that, he still believes, as he said before, when this first conversation first came up, that this is too soon, too fast. We need to take some more time. We don't need to rush it. And so if you guys remember, the first time it was just a big conversation, and then Sandoval said how he felt about it, and then people were like, nah, we ain't even gonna talk about it in the legislative session. They didn't even work on it. And so that there was no vote. It died. The bill died and stuff. So now, with this whole conversation sparking back up, now Governor Sandoval says what he says once again, the same stuff. So now we'll see if people are going to go ahead and try to move forward and do this. But this is a real big deal because, as we said, there's no places to medicate and now or consume, and now the state even issued a warning. If you guys go look at the most recent September issue, this is rolling right over into the 420 cross country news. If you go look in the recent issue of Vegas Cannabis Magazine, the September issue, and check out, the running article, I think it's page 75, 73, something like that. You can also find that on issueissuu.com. Just type in Vegas Cannabis Magazine, the most recent article, the September 2017 issue, and you can read some more details about, how the state is kind of coming down on some of these MMEs about advertising at cannabis-themed events, even at somebody's personal home, or quote-unquote, like when you rent a mansion or something like this, or you rent a venue or rent out like a home to have a party at. A lot of times places and people rent out homes to have parties at or whatever. So now when you do that and it's a cannabis-themed thing, they specifically pointed out stuff like yoga and swimming. And these are events that, we've spoken about on the show in the past, And they also talked about karate and painting as well. You can't do that. And so...
You can't do that?
Yeah, you can't do that either. So now this seems like... It might not seem like such a big deal, but because of these changes, there was some changes with the 420 cross country team. We lost a key sponsor. We ended up losing a key sponsor because, the sponsor had reached out to us and said the way the state is coming down right now, they would rather not be on the social media, feature how we're doing a collaborative promotion, showing their brand, showing their logo, giving them props, tagging them in our pictures.
Right.
They said the way
putting them out there.
Putting them out there. They said the way the state's coming down right now, they don't want to, be on social media like that. Right. So they decided to, ask us to take down some of those with their logo and stuff like that. Remove their logo from some of our material and stuff. And so,
well, if anything, we hope that this gets squared away and they're able to come back.
Yeah, they definitely parted on not parted, but they definitely, it's dormant right now. I mean, they're still friends, right. But it's dormant right now as far as we try to figure this out. So now we're adding options like how you could sponsor the team without being on social media if you prefer not to be tagged, right. And your brand is thrown, on all our photos and stuff.
I guess the best way is take it back to old school and just throw a kick party.
But this is the thing. Even on the old kickback parties, could be an admission at the door. Right. There can't be no admission. If you charge admission, then it's violating these rules and stuff.
What about drinks?
What about it?
Like sodas, buying sodas, food.
I mean, food. I don't know anything about food. I don't know.
So that way it brings some money.
Oh man, yeah.
But yeah.
See, maybe if you're gonna do all that, all you could do is like sell them a ticket. This is for your food. Right. You're paying for the party's free. Right. But you gotta buy a ticket for your food and drink. Correct. See, another way I heard it was like, look, if you pay your ticket, you join a membership for this organization. Now you're a member and it's not open to the public.
Gotcha. Okay, that'd be good.
But I don't know. There's all kind of loopholes. But the point is this: regardless of the loopholes, these MMEs want to be extra cautious right now because they don't want to jeopardize their standing. Right. They don't want to risk a citation or having their license revoked. Right. So even though there is a loophole, even though it does seem like there's some kind of simple solutions to it, they don't want to risk it because they got too much skin in the game. Gotcha. So that's part of it. Understandable. And so but now with this trial that the team faced, because believe me, it was heartbreaking when I got it was a message, so it wasn't on the phone. I was like reading it and I was like, oh, it kind of knocked the wind out of me, you know what I mean, when I heard this, like, oh no, and but bring it back though in the positive light. When one door closes, another opens. Like I said, go read that article in Vegas Cannabis Magazine. We picked up a new sponsor now.
Nice.
W.E.C.A.N 702. They identified a runner who has high potential. As we all know her because she was just on one of the past episodes, like 1 or 2 episodes ago, probably 2-3 episodes ago. Becky Madsen.
Becky Madsen, yes sir. She's actually gonna be on my show, and actually tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night she's gonna be on the Run2imrpove podcast.
Yes sir.
She's getting a lot of shine right now. She just came up on this sponsor, multiple race sponsor. She just was featured on this podcast. She's about to go on your podcast. Just in Vegas Cannabis Magazine.
She's on fire.
She's on fire.
Girl on fire.
Yeah, so she picked up a multiple race sponsor, W.E.C.A.N 702. Check out their website, WE-CAN702.org. It's a nonprofit organization here in Nevada. And they are some of the first people that I spoke to about getting involved in this industry. They helped me out multiple times to make sure that everything could get situated with me with some of my needs and whatnot like this. When I was in the tight situations, they definitely looked out for me, and it kind of introduced me to a lot of people that are important in the community. And so W.E.C.A.N 702, they're sponsoring Becky.
Nice.
And I couldn't be happier. They're doing their thing. My homegirl Michelle, she's the one that put all this together. She's one of the board of directors. She's on the board of directors. Michelle, she made the connection because we're tight. She looks out. She's looked out. She showed love to the Vegas 420 runner too.
Okay.
Now Michelle showed a ton of love to Vegas 420 runner, and she knows all about the 420 cross country team. I'm a big fan of hers. She's making the rounds, and I love all the work that she's doing and all the work that she's doing in the industry and around the community and stuff. And she put the connection together between Becky and the cross country team and W.E.C.A.N. She's the one she's kind of the mastermind behind the scenes with some of the stuff that's going on.
Hey, that's all it takes, but you had to have those key elements in place for that to happen.
Yeah.
So if 420 cross country never started, Becky would have never been found.
Yeah.
Or it would have never been connected to you.
Nice. Yeah. So it's the universe.
It was meant to be.
The universe works in mysterious ways.
Yes, sir.
So hell yeah, that was some big news for us. So it's not over, and we're still looking for other sponsors now.
Yep.
So okay. Oh, and I want to congratulate Becky on she got a PR, half marathon PR in her most recent race. Can't remember the name of the race, but she got a sub 2 hour half marathon.
She did it. Yeah, she was committed. She was blasting it on my Facebook feed.
Yeah.
I'm going for that sub 2. I was like, wow.
Yeah. So I saw her the other day, and I'll tell you this: she had a gnarly blister. Okay, on her foot, and she got this blister before the race happened. She was just breaking it all the way down for me. She showed me, and she was telling me all about it, how it changed up her stride, it changed up her running, and she was still determined to beat the
clock,
the 2 hour mark and everything.
After that clock, man.
And so
clock, I faced the clock a few times, but
I couldn't be more proud of her, man. Becky, congratulations. And she did another race before that in California. That's what they talk about in Vegas Cannabis Magazine. I think they talk about that race. Anyway, she got a blog on the website. Yeah, the blog talks about that race. Right. She's got a blog on the website, and then
definitely check out the blog, guys.
Yeah, 420crosscountry.com. Check out the blog. She's the most recent blog, and she's got another one coming up about this race and the gnarly blister and all that stuff. And all right, now, quick update. I'm just gonna go into the 420 cross country schedule, and then we're going into Run2imrpove news for the rest of the time on the show today.
Alright, sounds good.
So basically, for the 420 cross country schedule, let me break it down for you guys. I'm gonna hit you guys up real quick with 420 cross country schedule for the fall, because it is it's already out, There has been one slight misprint because I guess with the Las Vegas track club, they made a change in their schedule from the Forest. We're supposed to be running the Forest Challenge this Saturday in Mount Charleston, but it doesn't look like we're going to be running the Forest Challenge because I think I'm like 99% sure that it got canceled, and so we changed up the race. It looks like we're going to be doing the Calico race because remember we canceled the Calico race before the ET run.
Yeah.
We said we're going to do another one. Here it is, doing a Calico race. Calico Racing, go check them out. We're doing the Twilight Run. You know, this is like 75% sure in my book. I guess like 100% sure in Becky's book. So we're doing the Twilight Run at Sunset Park. It's going to be on Saturday, September 16th. And we're getting it in at nighttime. Again, sponsors don't always go for the nighttime races because it's dark or whatever. And the pictures and the videos don't come out as cool just because it's nighttime or whatever. But we're determined to do this.
We'll make it happen.
Yeah, for all these nighttime runs, I'm going to start working on a project that will be something that we're going to make sponsors like, when's the next nighttime run? I want to sponsor a nighttime run.
Gotta get that night gear, man.
Yes.
Glowing
yep. So we're going to get the gear. We're going to start doing that stuff. Okay, so next race, I got this now. This ain't on the 420 cross country schedule, but it is on my personal schedule. Is the damn Ruckin' Run. Okay, I'm sure we'll talk about that here in a little bit. So I'm gonna leave that. You got that on your?
Yes,
yeah. So I'm gonna leave that for you. But the damn Ruckin' Run, September 30th, I believe it is. You'll tell them about it, but it's on my schedule, but it's not on the team schedule.
Gotcha.
So I'm kind of trying to get that in there.
That's one of your personal runs.
It's one of our personal ones. October 14th, we have Run the 5 Canyons.
Yep.
Is that
that one? I'm not. I didn't talk about that one, but
any triple dare
that's
stuff.
something that I'm doing also.
Okay, run the canyons, Bootleg Canyon. So we're doing the 5 mile daytime run. I'm gonna try to do all 3 like I always try to do, but the daytime run is the one that we're prioritizing. And then we're on October 28th, the Hollow Rock 10K, Parkway Tavern. It'll be my first race. Running there because we did go there to promote one time. We went to Parkway Tavern. Me and you went there, and we were promoting and stuff. Remember, that was what I said. You look like a roofer that day.
Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't raced that. I haven't run that neither.
Yeah. So that's Parkway Tavern. So I want us to go out there.
Hollow Rock after or something, right?
I can't remember that. So it's a 10K. It's right next to the restaurant bar called Parkway Tavern. Yeah. And so then that's on October 28th. Hollow Rock 10K, and then on November 4th, the Trails of Glory 2 mile and to 12K, or I'm not sure what distance I'm doing, but Trails of Glory November 4th. Then on November 24th, Black Mountain Friday 7K. Now this is a Desert Dash, Black Mountain Friday 7K. December 17th, Out with the Old, In with the New 5K. And that's at Sunset Park. And then December 31st, the Resolution Run 10K, because I think we did that last year.
Yeah. I was actually just watching some footage on that.
So that's at Kellogg's Har Park.
How's the hat doing?
The what?
The hat.
What hat?
The one I gave you on that.
Oh, that hat's going good, man. That hat is going good. That hat is come in handy because if you guys could go back and look on Vegas 420 Runner and see the video of the live stream on December 31st, you'll see what hat he's talking about. Yeah. But it's come in handy because you know what? I lost my 420 cross country hat, man. Yeah.
You know what you should do? You should take it to the embroider. Have them put 420 cross country.
Yeah, I might do that, man.
Because it's perfect. It's ready to go. It's primed. It has everything. You just got to have your own thing.
Yeah, so that's the 420 cross country schedule. That's the official schedule at this time.
Yes.
And so there you guys have it. I don't know that much about some of those races. That's why I didn't go into great detail. Plus, the show's been going on forever, this episode. So I'm going to jump right into my favorite part of the show. This is my favorite part of the show. When we get down to Run to Improve, this is my time where I get to kind of relax. I get to kind of get filled in on what's going on. And it helps me be up to speed on the running community and my local community. I know that I'm sitting with one of the, best running ambassadors in all of Las Vegas,
Hey, I appreciate it. Those are kind words, homie. But yeah, guys, let me go ahead and just start it off. As you guys know, last time we talked, it was in August. I actually got back from Reno. I was out there in Reno doing the Reno 10 miler. I had the pleasure of staying with a fellow runner that I met on Facebook, on the community. Her name was Annette Schultz. So I stayed up there with her. We also got to meet Eric LaRue from Race 178. And this is a big organization out there. They host a lot of ultra marathons also. So they actually invited me to come out there for the next race. I haven't talked to him yet, but because I got to fit it in the schedule. But other than that, man, I went out there. I had the opportunity to run the campus in Reno, and I was on a mission. I had to get 6 miles because it was a time race, so I had to get it under 145. In my mind, I was thinking under 145, so she can knock out the other 4 miles and finish under 2. We had to finish under 2 hours, so I was actually able to finish the 6 miles in 1:30. So I actually was able to give her an extra 15 minutes. So, which actually helped. She was able to run through. We finished. Great time. We went out bar hopping too, which I love it over there, man. Everything's so old school. Like you could walk down the street, on the corner, there's a bunch of houses, and then there's like a bar in the middle of the neighborhood. And then you're walking down further, there's another neighborhood, and there's another house on the corner, that's a bar. You're like, what the heck? So everything's very old school, very retro. And one thing I loved about it, everywhere you look, there's hot rods. Old school cars. I'm a car guy. I love my hot rods. I love my muscle cars. So I was out there enjoying that. But yeah, so that was my experience out there, guys, in Reno. So once again, big shout outs to Annette Schultz. Thanks again for having me out there.
Yeah, man. And if you guys didn't notice, man, before he went there, he documented this, all video.
Yep.
He documented this so you can see the point from when he got, because this is the thing. Because there comes a certain point, I guess, when I was doing all my races based in Vegas, to where I'm saying, you know what, I'm going to travel for a race now. Well, first you see all your other fellow runners, like, they start traveling to do races in different places and stuff.
Makes you want to go.
And then, you want to go to a different place and do a race. And there's different preparation involved as far as like staying arrangements, transportation the morning of the race. There's all kind of different things that you got to think about that you normally don't have to think about when you're racing in your hometown or city.
Correct.
So
from living arrangements to eating to driving back and forth to getting to the race to coming back to where you're gonna shower, where you're
gonna use the bathroom at, all that stuff. So it comes to a certain point where you're like, you know what, I'm going to take the show on the road, so to speak. You're a runner. I'm doing all my races here in Vegas, and then I'm like, you know what? It's time to take this show on the road. So that's when I signed up for a race in another state. Right. I'm sitting there on the computer typing it in,
one?
And so then I'm taking my trip there. I gotta take my running shoes. I did one where I didn't have that much. I couldn't take that much luggage. I could only take one pair of shoes. So I just took only my running shoes. And even when I had to get in my business attire, I had to make it happen to it.
Hey, when you're on a mission, you do it.
Yeah, so that's why whenever I got the word that you're about to get on the road and stuff, because you sent me a text saying, hey, if you want to meet up before I get on the road, I'm leaving at this
time.
Yeah, at this location.
Yes, sir.
And so that's when I was like, damn, I wasn't able to meet with you. But I was like, in my heart, I was like, damn, he's taking the show on the road now. You know what I'm saying?
I never thought about it that way, but yeah, man, that's a good way of looking at it. And I did document it from beginning to start, just so everybody's able to see what you go through or what you're doing and what you're preparing for.
And then this is something that they can see in the video. You call the bus up there. Yeah. That's on the video.
16 hours.
Yeah, 16 hours. 16 hours? Good God, man.
Yeah, because I left here at... Let me actually tell you a story.
Alright.
This is funny. If you guys take the Greyhound bus here on the strip, you guys might get solicited. I was minding my own business, sitting at the bench, waiting for the bus. The bus was going to get there at 7:30. Okay. I didn't get to Reno until 7:30 the next day. In the morning. So I slept on the bus. Actually, I couldn't sleep because those were seats so small. right? But we're out there. I'm just chilling at the bench. I get a price. Hey, what's up, buddy? I'm like, how you doing? Want to buy some weed? I was like, what? Straight up, and not even hesitant. I could have been a cop. I could have been undercover. Didn't care. He's like, I was like, no, thank you. So he just walks away. So then I was like, what the heck? Let me go inside. So I go inside the freaking Greyhound, sit down. A few minutes later, this big lady approaches me. She's like, hi, sweetie. I was like, hello. I've been seeing you from over there, and I wanted to come say hello. I'm like, hello, how you doing? And she's like, do you need company? I was like, what? And then she gave me a price. I'm not gonna say it out there because it's degrading. And she went into other details. I was like, what? Really? Is this what happens at Greyhounds? So that right there left me kind of be like, But then it was a good bus ride. I got to go out there. So yeah, but 16 hours. I would say 16 hours, right? From 7:30 to 7:30 in the morning.
Yeah, well, I guess 7:30 to 7:30, that'd be 12.
12.
Yeah, 12 hours. 12,
and then another 12 back.
So
it's 24.
All together. Okay.
So yeah, so 24 hours on the damn bus.
Yeah.
But that's commitment, baby.
Yeah.
That's the way I feel. If I want it, I'll go out there and get it. You know, and that's part of my adventure.
So now, where was this exact location of this?
It was actually at the main place. Because Reno's small.
Reno.
Yeah, Reno is small.
Reno, Nevada.
Yeah, Reno, Nevada. So it's pretty small. So it went through the whole city. It went into into Reno, UNR, came back out, and went back to the circle. So it's pretty interesting.
Yeah, I've been up there a number of times. I've been on the campus of UNR tons of times. I love that campus. It's very beautiful up there. Yeah. I like how they got their city up there. Nice little, quaint. I guess they still have like these casinos and stuff.
Yep, they still.
But it's like toned down.
Very low key.
Yeah, it's like just toned down.
Yep.
So I really like Reno. Reno's, it's definitely in my top 2 favorite places in Nevada.
Like I said, for me, I loved it because of the way the city is. The small shops, like a small business could thrive. So that's what I was thinking in my head. And I like the little houses. Little houses, 2 bedrooms with a little yard. That's it. I was like, okay, that's
beautiful place. So, yeah, congratulations on that, man.
Yeah, man, it was a good, awesome time. I enjoyed myself out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, so with that being done, guys, I came back. I finished the whole month of August. I ended up with a total of 55 miles for the month.
Ooh.
Which, for me, that's a pretty big accomplishment. Normally, I'm about 30, 35.
Damn.
But now I'm...
Doubling
all my
up
months are, if you look at my last 2 months, 54 and then another 45. So I've been at it. I've been working. I've been waking up, rise and grind, baby. And from that, I had a conversation with Annette. We talked about running, and that's when I started thinking, man, I need to step it up and do something that's gonna get me out there. So I reached out to Ken from Beyond Limits Running, which he's the race director there, a good friend of mine. I worked with him on several races. I raced several of his races also. So I asked him, hey, I want to be able to come out to Blue and see if I'm able to test my limits. I want to test it. And he said, what do you want to do? I said, I want to do the 50K in 48. He's like, I think you're going to do more than that. So I was like, I probably could, but that's where I want my mind focus to be. And then once I get out there, I'll push it to the limit,
You're gonna do the full 48?
Whatever I hit.
What if you get the 50K like in 24 hours? Are you gonna be like, mission accomplished?
Nah, I'm gonna continue.
Go home?
I'm gonna continue because I'm gonna sleep there. I'm gonna be staying there. So basically, he said, okay, yeah, we could definitely put you in here. So he reserved the spot. So I'm getting the money together so I could go out there. So basically, I have a spot reserved. with a deadline. So I got to get this deadline together. And the deadline is before the event, which is April 21st. April 5th through the 8th. But I got to get this together by March. So I got 7, 8 months. So nothing I can't handle. So that's part of the goal. That's part of the adventure, getting that together. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm doing. But at least I know that I got my spot reserved. I just got to come up with that cash. And bada bing, bada boom. You know I'll make it happen. So far, you said, I showed you. Boom, we get it done. But yeah, guys, I'm out there doing that. That's my plan. That's my big focus. That's the big bang for 2019. Or 2019. Damn, I'm already skipping the year.
Yeah.
For 2018, guys. That's the big bang. That's going to be hosted at the Pathfinder Ranch, which is kind of cool. You know, it's a running, it's circular trail. So you just keep running back and forth. But at the same time, there's a lot of good views. There's a lot of trees. It's an adventure, you know.
Yeah, man, I read about it. I checked it out. I like the way it looks. I like the way it sounds. It sounds kind of like the one that I did, the Jackpot, but just more scenic and more like pleasurable. I mean, even though it was just raining when I did mine, so it's just terrible.
Hey, but that was a good adventure, man. That was a good. They gave it more. To me, they gave it more.
It's got
more attitude, its own character.
Yeah, it has this guy.
You know, it's like you nitty gritty to it.
Yeah.
And for me, the next day it was rise and shine, sunny.
Yeah.
You know, but I rather would have done the water because I would have been badass. Yeah, I did it through the rain.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, so that's what's happening as far as the big event that I'm looking for in 2018. Just so you know, I also been doing my virtual races, hosting them. You could go sign up on Run2imrpove.com. Go to races, then under that you'll see a tab that says sign up. You sign up, fill out the questionnaire, and then I'll definitely send you a customized bib. And there you go. You print it out, and then you go out there, do whatever you say you want to run, a 5K or a 10K. You take a picture with it and submit it back to the Facebook. Plain and simple, guys. I've been doing it for a few people. They're going out there and enjoying themselves.
Yo, this is the thing, man. You used to send me the 420 bib every time, and I was trying to get it popping, but then the bibs quit coming. So
Cause you got busy.
You gotta send me a picture of the bib so I can get it popping.
Right,
you know, I do go running. You know, I just need the 420 bib.
I just, you know me, I get down with those bibs. I get down with the graphics.
Yeah, so shoot me a bib. I'm gonna throw that bad boy on.
I just took you off the list because I was like, he's home, was busy doing his thing.
I got a printer right here.
Okay.
So even if it might be black and white, maybe, you know, but I got a color printer.
No, I'll make yours black. Which one do you prefer? Black and white? Because then I'll make yours black and white with the cool designs. Always black and white, you know, instead of just color. But yeah, I'll put you back on the list, man. No worries.
Yeah.
All right, for sure. Because those bibs, I mean, eventually they're going to be worth something, guys. And at the end, they're going to be worth nothing to me. They're going to be worth something to you because you'll see those bibs and say, hey, and then eventually you might want to go ahead and invest a little money and go into an official one so you can get some bling. And once you get your own bling, you'll be like, bling, bling. And then you'll be like, hey, I got the confidence to cross this finish line. I want to keep doing it. And then you'll be one of us. And that's the whole idea with the virtual races, guys, that I'm trying to put together for you. Like I said, the one that I did here in this month, since we're now in September, was Labor Day Fun Run. Okay, I had a few people sign up. It was nice. It was able for them to enjoy themselves. The next one that I have right now currently is on September 15th through the 17th. This is for the POWs and the MIAs, you know, which is missing in action, you know, and for all those people that gave their lives to support us or to give us our freedom so we could do this, what we do, talk about whatever we want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, so definitely go out there, join that, and I'll send you that special bib, and you'll be good. Okay. Let's see what else is on my agenda. This is actually on both of our agendas.
Okay.
We're gonna be doing the Ruck and Run.
Yeah.
With Triple Dare. As you guys know, I'm a Triple Dare ambassador. I'm out there doing my thing. I just released the Triple Dare Ruck and Run promo video that I created for Triple Dare. For the Ruck and Run. And people are liking it.
Hot.
It's fire. You know, definitely check it out on YouTube. Type in Run2imrpove 702. All the videos will pop out. You'll see it right on top. This is the latest video. 103 plus videos to check out, guys. Definitely go check it out. It's going slowly progressing, you know. But yeah, definitely check that video. But at the same time, I've been getting ready for that Ruck and Run, man. That's gonna be. I know Rhino, he's gonna work us out. Rhino's going, and I'm doing the half ruck. Then I'm doing a 10K. So I'm gonna be working out from 3 a.m. to 6 when it starts, and then finishing. So I'm thinking 3 hours of that from 3 to 6, and then the 10K. Normally I finish in 1 hour 45, but now after being put through the ringer, I'm thinking 2 hours. So I'm thinking I'm finishing like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock.
So you're saying if you're being put through the ringer, you get put through the ringer.
Yeah.
It's only going to add 15 more minutes.
No, 2 hours. Because 15 more minutes.
It's only going to add 15 more minutes. I think it being put through the ringer is going to add more. It's going to add a little bit more than 15 minutes.
So I'll finish by maybe 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning. But it's going to be an experience because I'm planning to be there Friday night. I'm going to camp out there. So I'm going to be there hopefully like around 9 and then just chill until 12 when the full ruckers that go for the full 6 hours, they come in at 12. And then I'm going to chill, sleep there for 3 hours, wake up at 3 a.m.
Think you'll be able to fall asleep?
Nah, I'll be antsy. I'll be like, I'll be hyped, man. I'll be ready to go.
You got to get some rest, man.
But yeah, so got that plan ready to go, man. That's going to be awesome.
That's intense, man. I mean, I thought there's the running one, right?
He's like, I just show up for the running one.
Oh, gosh.
But yeah, man. So, I mean, at least that's the way I'm taking it because I don't want to, one, I don't want to disappoint them. And two, I don't want to disappoint myself. I've been busting myself because one, on top of this, I'm taking this part of my whole training to get to my max physique.
Yeah, no, it's perfect, man. It's perfect timing, actually.
So this is going to step it up. And then
max physique.
Because I'm trying to get to that goal. Just so you guys know, from my calculations, the way I wanted to go hasn't gone the way I want it. I was trying to hit 210 by December 17th, 2017, but it doesn't look like I will be able to hit that if I
He's talking about the max physique, which is the overall goal of Run2imrpove.
Yes.
The weight loss running, the weight loss long distance runner, who you are. Who we call the 420-pound weight loss runner.
Yes, sir.
And in the Vegas 420 runner, we forget to introduce ourselves in the beginning.
We always do. We always try to do.
So some listeners are just now kind of like,
they're like, oh, these guys, we know who we are. They know who we are.
So, but no, yeah. That's a very good point you were making there.
But yeah, no, so if I want to hit the 210, I could hit it, but then I'm going to have to do drastic things, which I don't recommend.
Time, yeah.
I want to do it the proper way, the healthy way.
Time.
So what I'm shooting for now is 250. 250, solid 250, which I know what I look at 250, and I'll still look even thinner. And then I have a whole new project that I'm thinking already from 250 to 210, and then hopefully I'll have some new things coming up with that. And you're gonna be like, it's fire. But for right now, that's the main goal, 250 by December 2017, which is my birthday, by the way, guys. So I'm planning, hopefully I'm trying to have a good time. I'm trying to throw a nice...
Don't invite me to a party,
No,
man.
I know. It's actually a business meeting for you.
Oh, okay. A business meeting. All right. That sounds a little bit better. I'll be there, man.
This is the way it's
sign me up.
It's a business trail run.
This sounds a little bit up sounds more my style.
Yeah, it's a business trail run.
Oh, snap. A business trail run.
A business trail.
Holy moly. It's amazing, man.
Yeah. But yeah, man, so it's going to be good times. I'm trying to plan something for that. I also started recently doing interval running, which I've been trying to stay away from because I heard of a lot of things from it, and those are true, which is a lot of pain in your knees because you're not used to running that fast or that quick for so long. So the first week it was kind of rough. I was like, man, that took out my stride. You know, it made me start running weird. So I was like, okay, I gotta temper it down. So right now I'm at 2 minutes and 2 minutes sprint, but not sprinting to a full max. I normally run about 4 miles an hour or at the pace. So I increased it maybe intensity 20% from that. So it puts me like around 6 miles per hour, where I'm still catching my breath and I'm still able to keep that.
Now, how long are you going fast for?
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
And then I rest and walk for 1 minute. So I've been doing that for about...
Have you experimented with the times of
So far I've done that for 2 weeks. And the next one I'm going to drop it down again.
You could lower the time, how long you run fast. Maybe just run fast for a minute.
Yeah, then that was my next idea.
Or maybe you
so far I've done it 2 weeks.
even you run slow for 2 or 3 minutes. You know.
Well, that run slow for me, that's my average.
Yeah, run your average and then run fast for a minute. You know, we're kind of backwards where you're actually running slow.
So
more
right.
than you're running fast. You only run fast a little bit at a time.
At spurts.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll try that.
Just to
good advice.
You know, less speed work.
Right.
But you're still getting the speed work in.
Because, I mean, then the next, I ran another...
Because a 2 minute sprint is pretty intense. And then when you do that a couple times in a row, after only so many minutes of a break, you're going to be tired as hell.
And actually, I wasn't as tired as I thought I would. I was actually feeling the same. But I was definitely more sweaty. Because my body exerted more energy, so therefore I could definitely tell. I mean, normally I would sweat, but it takes the time because I'm running the distance. But this time, the distance was there, but the intensity was more. So I was drenched before I even finished my run. You know, and I was like, okay. But it did work because my long runs I'm running on Sundays. And that following Sunday, I ran and I did 4 miles under an hour, which I've never done. I did 54 minutes, 4 miles, you know, under an hour. I was like, wow, I impressed myself. That for me, that's it. That was a new PR for at least being under an hour to put up 4 miles like that. And I wasn't winded. I continued to finish at 5:05. You know, and that's where I left it.
Okay.
But yeah, so to me, like I said, I'm still working out with that interval. I believe that it might not be for everybody. You know, some people that are
just make adjustments and stuff.
You gotta find tweaking.
I'm not gonna say I do intervals, but it's like I'm running faster for this time, and then I pull back. You know, it's even more obvious for me on the treadmill, because like when I'm on the treadmill, I bump it up to a certain speed, then I pull back down, then I bump it back up, then I pull back down. And when I'm outside, depending on where I'm at, of the trail or the street, of course with the street you're making a lot of stops anyways, because you got cars and you got to cross the streets and stuff.
Right.
But in the trail, even, you know, it's like a flow of faster, slower, faster, slower. Like for me at least, when I'm trying to do specifically interval work, it's not an all-out sprint, and it's not like run slow. You know
Gotcha. Yeah, it
varies different. And a lot of times I just listen to my body and instead of being like, all right, it's gonna be for 1 minute, I'm gonna be sprinting. It's just like I'm going until like, all right, now it's that time to chill.
Right.
All right, now it's that time to get it. All right, now it's that time to chill. You know what I'm saying? But I not because as you and some people might remember, I don't use that much technology when I run.
Right.
You know, because I got too dependent upon it. I tried to start doing ultra running, and my equipment was breaking down, and I just was like falling apart. So
and that's why I took it down to just this time watch, a stopwatch.
Yeah, and that's what I did. I took it down all the way to just a stopwatch with the doggone thing. every freaking race. Every time I always forget to hit start at the starting line. I forget to start this timer at the starting line. I get out there about 3 or 4 minutes, like, not again, come on. And I always say, not this time. I got my watch. I'm always ready, but I always forget to start it.
No, but yeah, man, I feel you on that. It sucks when you forget to press and you're like 2 miles in. You're like, oh man.
Yeah.
Especially if you wanted them to track it.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So that's basically what I've been up to.
Man.
So my goal is to get down to 250, get ready for the Ruck and Run, which also goes part of the training for the next run, which is in November. Actually, no, which is in October for the Run the Canyons, which I'm going to be doing the 5 milers. So that's going to be a 25K. And then from that, it should prepare me ready for my full the half marathon for the Rock and Roll.
The Rock and Roll?
The Rock and Roll, yeah.
The Rock and Roll.
The Rock and Roll marathon. In
December?
November.
November, okay.
And then for December, I'll probably finish again with my
You did that last year, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm out there to get better PR under 330.
Okay.
Got to get there 315.
Yeah. Damn, you're doing the Rock and Roll again? Nice. Okay.
And those are all ready to go, all signed up.
You got sponsors for all those?
Yeah, those are all signed up and paid for.
Oh.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Boom.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well,
but,
hell yeah, man.
yeah, that's the plan, man. And then I'm trying to. I'm not gonna. I'll say it right here. Hopefully, between all those trainings, that should get me ready. I think to at least attempt a first full before I go out there and try that ultra, the 50.
So.
Because I at least want to try and feel the pain that it's gonna go through. After 15, I mean,
you want to do the full? What full you got in mind?
I don't know yet. I'm still looking at it, but I want it to be somewhere where I have a lot of my community, you know. So, but yeah, so it's gonna be a local, but I don't know which one yet.
Alright, man.
But yeah, so hopefully all these races get me ready for that, so I can get ready for the ultimate one.
Yeah. So what month you looking to do that? You know?
February.
Oh, I got a marathon in February.
February, March.
I got one in February out at Red Rock, man. I'm gonna tell you a little bit more about it when we get off there.
Yeah. Well, Red Rock always kicks my ass, man.
Okay.
So
that might not be the one.
Maybe something more flat.
Okay, you're right. All right, cool, man. Well, I'm dying to know what marathon you gonna pick. A local marathon that you gonna pick, man. I might run it too, man.
Yeah, and then hopefully if everything goes to the way I'm gonna keep it, motivating myself to do it, to keep going the same way, to be consistent, I should be by then at 230 by the time I get ready for that.
Nice.
So I'll be lighter on my feet, baby.
Yeah. Then the time's gonna be.
Yeah.
You got it, man.
But yeah, man. So I'm coming out screaming. That's the way I see it. I gotta come out screaming so people kind of see, hey, who's that guy? Oh, that's Mr. Run2Improve.
You spoke about that on one of the recent episodes, man. I like your attitude, man. You're really doing it, man. So.
Man, you gotta push. But yeah, man. So that's my update.
Thanks, man. We appreciate you, and all the work that you're doing. Big salute to everybody he mentioned in the Run2Improve update. We're just so lucky to have you as a host on this show and everything. To meet with you every time, and we look forward to more episodes and all these good things. Seeing your chance. Remember, go to run2improve.com, right?
Yeah.
Go to run2improve.com to find out about this. You get the bib, you print it out, boom. It's that easy.
Yeah, guys, all I ask is for your name, email, and if you want to participate.
And shoot them a picture. Let's get some of this. Let's get some of our 420 listeners. You know what I'm saying? Is it okay if they don't or do you send the what if they don't have the app? Do you send the app to proof that you did it or something?
No. It's basically it's a quick. What do you mean?
Like the picture of like the map saying that they. Do you have to do something like that?
No, that one. No, they don't have to do nothing like that.
Okay. So you don't even have this to my cannabis community. You don't have to to go into just take the picture with the bib. You don't have to run the app when you do your run.
Yeah, you don't have. If you have the app to show that you ran it, then that's perfect. If you don't, just take the picture with the bib saying, "Hey, I'm out there doing it."
Exactly.
And we'll take your word for it. Trust me, because runners are not liars.
Right. So we know.
Because if you trust me, guys, I've at times said, "Man, I'm gonna say I'm gonna run," but then I don't run. Guess what? I feel so bad the whole day that when I get home, I'm gonna go run, and I actually do double because I felt bad for telling myself that I wasn't.
Yeah, and so that's what I think. Like people that maybe pretend like they're gonna and take it without running,
right? They don't feel bad.
They feel like, damn, I gotta run it now,
exactly,
and then they get it in.
So I trust you. You trust me. This is based on that, and that's it. I'm not gonna think about even it.
Now, how much does it cost again?
It's free.
It's free. Okay, just wanted to make sure because I don't think we mentioned that.
Yeah. It's free, guys. No, hopefully in the future I'm gonna have gifts or incentives to bring people to come out there and sign up. The main thing for this, guys, is I want to get you out there. I want you to move so that way you can feel better about yourself, get that confidence, and then eventually you want to go out there and run for some bling. And then you'll be like, heck yeah, man, this feels good. And then you'll be living the life, which is healthy, happy, and running.
Nice. So yeah, guys, and again, this has been a heck of a show. Yeah. I want to give a big salute to Mjfitnut. You know,
Mjfitnut,
got to give another shout out to them. And thanks for everybody for listening to the very end of the show. I know we can get long-winded at times, but as you guys know, we haven't been on air for a while now. We've been brought back to life. Shout out to Mjfitnut. And we're going to be having our next episode, as we said before, coming out on the 4th and the 20th. Starting on the 4th, that's when we'll start the new schedule.
Gotcha. Okay.
You know, this is what I'm thinking.
So October 4th, that's your new episode. We won't know which one, but
yeah, exactly. Maybe we'll figure this out.
Yeah.
It'll all work itself out. So anyways, those are the most recent updates. We thank you guys for tuning in. Remember, check us out on social media, basically Facebook and Instagram. We're still working on the Twitter, trying to get that together. And check out 420crosscountry.com, Run2imrpove.com, RedefineCannabis.com. Everything else will work itself out.
Yes, sir.
And after saying all that, I just want to remind them that, hey,